world is a space. Imagine a big space. We should learn to be a cloud which is floating in the space. Learn to be a cloud floating in the space of life. To float, you should be light. To be light, you should give. You should surrender to God. You should surrender to God to float in the divine play. If you fight, if there is non-surrendering attitude, it's a food for your ego. Actually, floating is a meditation. Floating is your surrendering your ego to the cosmic will. Every situation, every person turns out to be your potential friend. To become light and to become really to float, one has to be empty of one's thought. How boatsman, he empties the boat to float. Become an empty boat to float, or learn to become a flute which is empty, where life flows through it. And good music, divine music of trust flows through. Learn to have that trust. Let the whole life is full of trust. Let your life be full of trust. For that you have to open the windows of the mind. When you open the windows of the mind, there's a magical morning. Every time when you open the windows of the mind, there is a magical morning. The sun rays enters into you. Each ray is full of abundant love of God. Every day you open the window, the sunlight comes, the whole day you feel good, but you have to close the window at night. But here, always your mind can be open totally. The windows of the mind can be open. The floating is meditation. To float, you should be totally empty of thoughts, empty of that.